Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 15th of October, 2022. This is my weekly analysis video where we go over all of the pairs trading on the daily time frame. That's the Forex markets using the high probability and divergence methods from my trading books. First up, got to probably apologise any background noise you hear. I'm actually in a bar because I'm sort of homeless at the moment still. Hopefully move into a new apartment tomorrow, get back in a routine, etc. So you may hear some noise in the background. Sorry about that. Let's get on it. First up, we have a look at the news ahead. So this is the Forex Factory free economic calendar. The good thing about it, other than being free, is I can set it up. You can set up filters to show you what currencies you want to see. I'm only really interested in the red ones. They're the high impact news events. It's in my local time. I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, so it's Indochina time, which is good. So we'll start off today, Saturday. So we've got Governor Bailey speaks. There's a bit of uncertainty in the UK at the moment. I just read they sacked their Chancellor, which is like their Treasurer, just recently. So I'm not sure. It's even talk of the new British Prime Minister being ousted already. She's only been in for a couple of weeks. Anyway, so Bank of England, Governor Bailey speaks later tonight. Monday, Empire State Manufacturing numbers out of the US. New Zealand CPI numbers. Australia, this is on Tuesday, Australia, monetary policy meeting minutes. Then we've got CPI numbers out of the UK and Canada on Wednesday. CPI numbers, yep. Thursday is probably the biggest one of the week. The employment numbers or unemployment rate out of Australia, that can be a market mover. Then the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index out of the US also on Thursday. So that's probably a market. Just be careful of trading the Aussie. All right, let's have a look. I wish I'd prepared this early. I'll do it while I'm sitting here now. I should have done this before, Jim. You're an idiot. Nah, won't worry about it this week. Watch one of my other videos if you want to know. Normally I put a Word document up that shows you all what the different settings are on the charts, etc. And I haven't opened it, so I've got no idea where it is. My bad. My apologies. Just watch one of my other videos, but I normally go through everything anyway. This is going to be a lot quicker, this video, because of the situation I'm in at the moment, so it's not really great for doing a video. Anyhow, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. This is my watch list. It's only a partial list. It's just a few pairs just to show you the system, show you trade setups and discuss trade management, etc. Alphabetical order. It's highlighted in light blue, means it's a trade on, action's been taken. If it's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it, which is a lot of them. If it's highlighted in dark blue, means it's a trade on and no action's been taken so far. So we'll go through each pair. If there's no highlight, means there's no trade on, so I'll just skip them. So we'll have a look at the AusCAD first up. As I said, it's alphabetical order. It's in light blue. There's a sell back here. Now, normally with these trades, the most recent trade is the notes are on the right here. So you'll see the pair, the date the trade was entered, trade direction, and my thoughts on the actual trade. Any trade management's normally written in here also. So you can read all those, just pause the video, read them. All these trades, so this is the sell here, it's designated by the red. So it's taken on the 17th of August, so there it is there, 17th of August. There's a stop loss now, we can't lose on that, locking in profit. So I'm just trailing the stop at the moment. I normally trail the stop between the 50 and the 100 EMAs. So it's just a trailing stop. With lock-in, we can't lose. We can have a look here, closed half on the 12th of September, so that would have been with that 9th on the open there, in here somewhere, closed half, and we've just trailed the stop since. All these trades I call at the time. So normally the market opens at 4 a.m. for me local. I normally go to bed at 6. Not much happens in that 2 hours. Then the trade presents. Then I just call the trade, take a screenshot, post it to the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Everyone's more than welcome to join any of those channels. There should be links in the description to them in the video. There should be links to those JAGfx social media groups in the description of this video. So just have a look there. I take a screenshot. That's posted in the shared folder. It's all very transparent, done at the time, not after the fact. So we're looking good on the AusCAD, so that's a good thing. Aus Japanese yen, highlighted in orange, means there's something I want to talk about. My buy trade here was stopped out. Now you'll hear me repeating this a few times. I leave these trades on when they're stopped out just to show you what happened. That it has been stopped out. Once I've finished the video, I'll clean up these charts and remove the pairs. So on the 11th of October, stopped out for a loss. Took the buy here, went nowhere. And I did mention on Thursday, I was looking at a few pairs for a re-entry. This is one of them. I drew this trend line across here. Sorry, on Friday. Drew this trend line across here. It did pop up nicely, but it hasn't closed above that trend line. And to me, it's a bit bearish now again. So we'll leave the trend line in place. We could probably adjust it a little bit to suit what happened on Friday. I just put the trend line through the highs. Not the highs, through the body of the candles. That's what I do. I'm consistent. There's no real right or wrong way to draw a trend line, but that's the way I do it. So because this buy signal is still valid, initially we had divergence for the entry. It was hidden bullish divergence, and now, sorry I got interrupted then, but now there's regular bullish divergence forming. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but this buy signal, there's a green dot on the QMP filter below there, so it's still a valid buy signal, and that's why I was looking for a break, and I'll have another go at this buy. MACD platinum still below the zero level, keeping in mind that generally I'm buying when the MACD is below the zero level and looking to sell when it's above the zero level. It oscillates around the zero level. So the Aus Yen buy was stopped out. I'll update that chart, tidy it up later, looking for a potential re-entry. Aussie USD is very similar, heading down. We're still in a sell from back on the 3rd of August, which is good. So we're making money on the downside. I did take a buy in here on the 4th of October. It was a high-risk trade, trading against the downtrend, so you go on low risk, and it was stopped out on the 10th of October, so that would have been this one here. Again, looking for possible re-entry. Now, at the moment, we've had a sell, so we're just waiting on a buy signal. I've drawn these trend lines in. There's potential regular bullish divergence forming. MACD platinum's been below the zero level a long time. The Aussie's falling a long way. It's not ideal. So we'll see how we go there. So I'll tidy that chart up also when I'm finished. We're finished with the buy. We're still in the sell. Euro CAD, we're in a sell here. Again, pause the video, read my notes. I understand it. Some people, English is not their first language, or they can't understand the Australian accent. Just pause the video, read the notes there. There's no dramas. You can ask me questions if you want, but we're in a sell. It's going against me for 4 days in a row, but the stop's up here. MACD platinum still above the zero level. No need to do anything. We're just in a bit of a loser. Euro Japan, Euro Yen. It's highlighted in orange, means there's something happened, and it was my sell trade here, which is this one over here on the, the 15th of September. Took a sell. Closed out half on the 27th of September, so in here, perfect place to close. Drag my stop down, and on the 14th of October, there on Friday, stopped out. Overall profitable trade on the sell, albeit a small one, because remember I closed half here, so it's a bigger distance to there than to there. So overall profitable, not huge profit, but good enough. And we're still in a buy trade from the 30th of September, which is here. There's a stop in place there. I've moved the stop up already once. I probably could move that up a little bit further during the week, hopefully, if this keeps on popping up nicely. It's broke this previous high. If it keeps on going up. So we had a stop out on the sell for an overall small profit, and we're in a buy that's looking good. I'll tidy up that chart when we finish also. Euro USD. All right, we're in a last trade was on the Tuesday, the 11th of October. It's here. It was a sell trade. So it's wasn't looking good, but it's gone sideways. Thursday popped up, Friday back down again. So we're near my entry. Now it's highlighted in orange because what happened? Something was stopped out. I know what something was. All right, so my buy signal from the 30th of September, that's this one here, I'd say, yep. So we took a buy here. 5th of October closed half, so that'd be when it popped here on the open there, so we closed half there. 5th of October, perfect place to close half. Then it's just dropped down, take my stop out. It's very small profit overall, or possibly a break-even trade. So we didn't lose anything on that. In the meantime, still in a sell from back here, and this most recent sell here. So again, I've left this trade on the chart to show you where it stopped out, and I'll tidy that up after. So we're in 2 sell trades on the Euro USD and looking okay, can't lose on one. We've had some good success on that pair. Pound Aussie in a buy, moved the stop up, just trailing it now, already closed half, you can read my notes there. Moved the stop up on the 4th of October, then 6th of October closed half, which is in here somewhere, I'd say, when it sort of pulled down a bit, and it's powered up nicely, can't lose on that trade at all. Pound Swiss, did lose on this. Now I took a sell here, I like this setup, we had hidden divergence, and it went against me right from the get-go. 2 days later I stopped out and got obviously a reversal signal, but it was already stopped out. So we took a loss on the Pound Swiss. Now it's above the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level, so we're looking for another re-entry on the sell side. We initially had hidden bearish divergence, and I'm always super confident on these. Eventually it will be a winner. We'll see how it goes. The MACD Platinum will go back to the 0 level. When it does it, I don't know, but it will eventually. So we took a loss there. Again, I've left it on the chart to show you I've stopped out. Pound Yen, very similar. We copped it on the pound pairs. The good thing is we're in a couple of long trades on some of them. So, for example, the Pound Yen, we're still in a buy trade from here, which is on the 30th September. You can read my notes. All I've done is move the stop up on the 5th of October. In the meantime, we took this sell on the 12th of October, and again, reversal signal, and it's popped up again. So we'll see if we break this high up here, previous high, but we took a loss on the sell, but it's been more than offset by this so far on the buy side. So I'll tidy up that chart also. Took a loss on the sell, still in a buy, full buy. Pound New Zealand, another one. All the pound pairs. We talk about correlation in the Facebook group and the Telegram challenge in the week. This is one of the reasons. Took all these sells on the pound pairs and all went against me. Stopped out on the sell, which was on the 12th of October. But in the meantime, still in a partial buy here. So we're on a buy here. It's gone up. I closed half in here on the 6th when it had this big bearish candle. It was just looking a bit ugly. MACD Platinum's already way above the 0 level. And it's popped up, then come down and bang, straight up again. So even though it's only a partial buy, it's offsetting some of that loss on the sell. That sell was a high, it wasn't too bad, it was a fairly, yeah, I went in with it. So I'll tidy that chart up also. Pound USD, similar story. The only difference is on this one, the sell, the most recent sell here, I didn't reach the stop, but I closed it on this opposite QMP filter dot, and as Murphy's Law would have it, as soon as it's reversed on Friday straight away, back down to the getting close, still a fair way to go, entry level. So that was the sell. You'll see a buy here. It's pretty hard to read, but it's the 30th of September. I've already closed half from here on the 5th of October, so that was a good close, and we put a stop in place, so we can't lose on the buy. And I'm in a previous sell from the 3rd of August on the pound USD, and that's can't lose on that. So even though we lost on the buy, the most recent sell, wasn't a huge loss, basically just entries there, closed here, didn't get to the stop. And I'll look for another re-entry. The MACD Platinum's above the 0 level, looking for a red dot on the QMP filter. I'll tidy that chart up. So we're still in a partial buy that we can't lose, and we're just in a partial sell that we can't lose. So it's not the end of the world. New Zealand CAD also highlighted. We're in a sell, so the sell's good. That's the 17th of August here. And we took a buy on the 30th of September, and that was stopped out for a loss. Like I said, the sell's still on. I could probably move the stop down a little bit. I might do that Monday or Tuesday, bring it down into... I trail the stop between the 50 and the 100, as I said, so I could probably bring it down in this level here, just a few pips, lock in a bit more profit on the sell side. Again, this is one I was looking for a potential re-entry. It didn't happen because we had a bearish candle on Friday. So we haven't broken this trend line. I drew this trend line across, and when I drew the trend line, the close or the price at the time was above that, and I mentioned that in the Facebook group, depending on how it closes on the Friday. So we've still got a little bit ways to go, but the trend line's in place, the buy signal's still valid, there's potential regular bullish divergence forming. So we'll tidy up that chart also. Then we've got USD CAD. Yeah, another one that's, right, what do we got here? We've got a buy. So we're in a buy from here, which is good. Here's the stop for the buy, can't lose in the buy. You can read my notes on the trade management there, it's all good. In the meantime, took this sell here, went against me, went in my favour, and gone up against me again. Yeah, so, and we got stopped up that spike on Thursday, stopped out on the sell, and I thought Friday was coming back down again. I've drawn this trend line, looking for a break of the trend line, because the sell signal is still valid, regular bearish divergence forming, but it's popped up on Friday, closed well above the trend line, so no re-entry yet. Took a loss on the sell, but that buy is offsetting it. So if I close the buy now, I'd more than make up for that loss. I'll tidy up the chart. So we'll stop out of a lot of trades. USD Japanese yen and a buy. Yeah, it's going great guns. There's a stop there, there's the buy back here. 4th of August took the buy. And that's a fair few pips. So that doesn't look like much on the chart. That is, where's my little marker here? That's 1,400 pips at least. So that's a big move. All right, gold, XAU, USD, gold. We're in a few different trades here. Let's have a look. We're going to sell here. It's over here, 16th of August. Sold gold. Based on that green dash line's at 1800 level, so it's a good call. And that's looking good. So we're still in that sell. There's a stop. Can't lose on that. Took this buy on the 29th of September. And 5th of October, which is in here, so I look like a superstar. Closed half, brought my stop in. I can't lose on the buy side, even though the stop's below the entry. I've already closed half. It's a bigger distance between there. So if it gets stopped out, so be it. Overall winner, not a big one, but a winner. And the last trade was a sell Tuesday the 11th, which is here. Sell, and it's heading in the right direction. So all good on gold. Looking good. Should just trade gold. Now these three, just the US dollar, just to show you what the US dollar is doing. You can see the US dollar is strong. And these are just all the valid buy and sell signals. This buy one probably wasn't great. For a start, the price didn't come back to the MAs close enough, and MACD flat was just below the zero level, so it's pretty average. US 500, the US stock market. Here's its previous low here. It's starting to trend down a bit. This blue line has been on this chart forever, and it keeps on hitting it. Now, if we break this low here, it's back on the way down again. MACD platinum's been below the zero level for a while. And finally, Bitcoin, and that green line there's the $20,000 level, which has been there forever, seems to be. So, all good. That's it, folks, for the charts. Sorry about not having the Word document there, but you can just look at any of my previous videos. If you get any questions, just hit me up. Like I said, all these trades are called live at the time. Screenshots are shared. I even post them on TradingView, and I call all the trade management at the time. So it's all very, as I said, I'm held accountable. It's been a tough week, especially on the pound pairs, but we're in some like hedging trades and trades in the opposite direction, so it's all good. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry it's a bit of a rush video. It's probably not ideal. I'll get moving my place tomorrow, and life will be a lot better for me. So I'll talk to you good folk. Stay safe over the weekend, wherever you may be, and I'll chat during the week. Cheers.